Anyway, moving on to Longview Shield. As we said, Bentley A&A.
No, Nadu made 42.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, well,
there's probably 10 fours in that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And there was a lot of wild.
There
There was a lot of wild swings in there off Glenn Wilson, which got Glenn
Yeah.
fired up and made him say a few words to one of the more recognised batsmen in the competition. But yeah, as we mentioned, A&A beat Washington Park by 124 runs. The next game, East Sandringham. I mean, this was top versus bottom. East Sandringham versus Kingston Heath. East Sandringham made 9 for 275 with Anton Duddy making 82. And Brendan Bennett 57, Nick Singh 33 not out, Lukey Dallas 31, and yeah, in reply Kingston Heath all out for 92, which is a bit of a, I guess, a shame for them. Big cheeks. Mark Jenkins taking 5 for 27. So yeah, East Sandringham just continuing on with their form.
Look, hopefully Kingston Heath keep assisting with the kids and keep, you know, that's the only way they're going to improve. But hopefully there's a winner around the corner for them.
Yeah, look, I think you could almost say it's an interesting battle at the bottom with Kingston Heath on 0 and Washington Park on 1 win. If Kingston Heath get that first win under their belt, there might be a little bit of a fight for that relegation spot. So hopefully Kingston Heath can get.
I think the difference there is that Washington Park probably have 2 or 3 match winners.
Yeah, well, with
and
Finney,
experienced players with Finney, Nadu, and Matheson bowled okay against
us.
us.
I think in Washington Park's defence too is that both Deludis's weren't playing last game, and they've been their 2 top wicket takers, Chris and.
Tony been playing once.
Yeah, he's their leading wicket taker, and Chris isn't far behind. So we saw them walking around the boundary on Saturday.
That's a shame.
Yeah, look, unfortunate, but anyway, you know, hopefully for Washington Park they'll be back. But as we say, it'd be good to see Kingston Heath get on the winners board soon. Elwood had a very tight game against Bentley United. All out for 175 Bentley United with Marshall Bunting taking 3 for, Dahan taking 5 for 40. Some spinner of theirs.
A lead spinner, I believe,
yeah.
So yeah, big raps on him.
And Jackson Bunting taking 2 for 54. In reply, Elwood passed them 8 wickets down. Simon Surridge did his best to try to get a win for United, but 4 for 53 wasn't enough, as I think Marshall made 45, as did one of their other bats. But yeah, look, good win for Elwood, and they're 4 and 2. Yeah, so they're just knocking on the door and for finals at this stage as well. Yeah, no comment on that?
Oh, look, it's disappointing. We should have beat Elwood, but that's another story. But I think it's disappointing for Bentley United that, and I guess it showed against us when, you know, you drop 6 catches. We probably should have rolled them for 175, 180, 190 around that mark. So yeah, obviously Elwood took their chances, rolled them for 175, and look, good on them. 8 for 179, tight win. But yeah, just one of those games where you always look back at the end of the year and you think, shit, if we won that, you know, we'd be in that position as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Another tight game. Mackie, we're all out for 196, thanks to the bowling of Amiga. Chris Clement, the old left armour who runs the pen, he took 3 for 51. Tristan Remus 2 for 80. Buddha, Damien Crotterfield, who's made nearly 400 runs this year.
No, he's failed yet.
No, he top scored with 64. Wasn't enough as Amiga passed Mackie's score 6 wickets down. Timmy Mullane and Chris Ryan, 70 and 31 respectively, doing the job at the top of the order. A few wickets fell at the end, but in the end it's Clint Ferguson who did the job, finishing it off, making 26 not out, and Craig Park bowling another 25 overs or so, taking 2 for 34. So a good win for Amiga, who are also on 4 and 2.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something when, you know, there's always a bogey team for clubs. You know, for me, as you know, they rolled Mackie last year as well. They've done the same again here. Obviously, Tim Mullane, you know, had the lion's share of the runs there, 70. But geez, Amiga, I don't know, what are they, 3 and 3 as well?
No, they're 4 and 2.
Amiga
and 4 and 2. So it's a real 12-point game for us next week. So yeah, and Mackie also on 4 and 2. And I might just add, I'll get into the ladder afterwards. But there are 5 teams on 4 and 2.
Yeah, sure. I should really know that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, well, 3 and 3 Amiga. Anyway, West Bentley and Brighton Union were supposed to be playing like the match of the round, but it turned out to be one of the biggest whitewashes in the round. Yeah, with West Bentley making 267 in the first week, and Compathedos making 56 against his former club would have made him very happy. But the highlight was Mark Reed, top scoring with 90, and Damien Casey back in form after a ton last round with 67. Ross Veach took 4 for 48, and Kingy 2 for.
How's he been going, Veach?
Veach has been going okay. He hasn't played every game, but I know he's taken at least 10 wickets, which probably could do better with all the raps that were on him and so forth. But in the end, he's he's got 5 games to go, and I'm sure he's I guess in regards to Longmere Shield, he's a great pickup for the competition. But yeah, 4 for against West Bentley. I think they were 2 for 235.
Yeah, so obviously.
And then with Beach coming back on and getting at 8 for 32 at the end, West Bentley could have made a bigger score, but in the end it wasn't enough. I mean, Brighton Union all out for 114 with Kingy top scoring with 46, and to follow up with his 90, Chopper Reed 4 for 19, and Big Timmy Moore taking 4 for 51.
I think when they've got more in the team, they've got probably as good as a bowling attack in the competition with both Reeds. You got the 3 Reeds to bowl.
Yeah.
Tim, and then even Jack
McLeod.
I don't know if he was playing.
Yeah, he was.
But they've got a very good team.
And whispers suggest that they might have the return of Stacey Brown coming up this game. I noticed that he wasn't picked for any of the Casey South Melbourne sides in district last round.
Okay.
And
is that a falling out?
Well, I'm not sure whether it's a falling out. I'd suggest it's more the lure of a potential Longmere Shield flag.
With a few dollar signs.
There's been no secret to the fact that West Bentley have been spending up big in the off-season, obviously with Compathedos, but with Stace coming back, then...
Well, if you throw Brown into the mix, it's going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be the team to beat, isn't it?
It really will be, but obviously, names aren't going to win you the,
No,
game all the time.
You've got to do it on the ground, don't you?
Exactly right.
And I guess West Bentley playing the last couple of grand finals, I guess suggests that,
Just glad we played them round.
Round 3 we got them, and so it'll be tough for other clubs to beat them with that lineup. But in the final game, two clubs I should say that have come up in the last few years, Carnegie South and LePage. LePage got Carnegie South for 138 with Snake top scoring with 51, not out. Big Alan Bruder 5 for 29 and Steve McConkey 3 for 36. LePage Park passed them 8 wickets down, so it was a tight game. A couple of twofers there for Carnegie South, but in the end I think it was Chosnek who top scored with 40 not out to get Carnegie South, to get LePage on the winners board there.
So Carnegie must be, what are they?
They're 2 and 4 now.
Okay.
So just going on to the ladder, East Sandringham are on top with 30 points, and then you've got 5 teams on 24 points, which include Mackie, Union, Amiga, West Bentley, and Elwood. So that's your 6 teams vying for the top 4 spots. All with the game no games. It's just percentage separating 2 and 6. And then you've only got 1 game behind in Bentley Uniting and Bentley A&A.
So the 7 games get you in this year, or will the 8?
I think, with 5 games to go and second spot on 4 wins, I would say that, depending on a couple of results, I think 7 games might get you over the line. But because it's so tight, maybe 7.5, maybe an outright or a draw or something might just change the face of the season. So, look, 7.5 I'd say. 8 will definitely get you in, 7 might. So I think that's how the ladder's going to pan out. It's just a matter of who. And thankfully, at this stage, we're just still in there. 12 points, you've got Carnegie South and LePage, and on the final 2 spots, as I said, Washington Park on 11.
So we're with Bentley Uniting at 3 and 3.
That's right. So obviously, A&A versus Amiga, round 7.
Amiga
24, us on 18.
I didn't know they were 4 and 2.
Yeah, they
are.
are.
Who have they beaten?
Mackie to begin with.
So I'm just wondering if it's been...
Well, they beat LePage.
Washington.
They beat LePage in a tight game.
They smashed Kingston Heath. But look, they're still 4 and 2, very good position.
Yeah, that's right. So it's very important
on their home ground. So, I'm excited about it. It's going to be good. See what the boys have got.
Absolutely, it should be a ripper game. And good luck to A&A.
Good luck to getting to work at about 9:45.
Cheers.